What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Next Gen Career Mode. This is episode number 128, and we start today's episode off by seeing that we've been drawn against Real Madrid in the Champions League final, which we kind of expected. Obviously, if you've been keeping up to date with the series, you will know that Real Madrid are, as you'd expect, if not the strongest side in the world, then one of them. You know, we're definitely one of them as well, if not the strongest, and Real Madrid are certainly up there as well. They had Marseille in the semis, we had United, and as you can see, they've qualified and are now into the final. So it's going to be a rematch of our Champions League final 2 years ago, where Real Madrid beat us by 3-2 after extra time. So that should be fun. Of course, that'll be in the next episode, so look forward to that. And yeah, it should be good fun. But before that, we've got the end of the league season, and you'll see these games today. We've got 3 games to go. You'll actually only see 2 of these games, but the second one in just a moment is simulated. But you'll see why in a moment. But still, we took on Frankfurt for the first game of today's episode anyway. And of course, we can actually win the title with a win here today, depending on results as well. We could win the title with a win, and we took on Frankfurt at home, which we should win anyway. And the first chance of the game fell in the 40th minute. Marco Reus chipped the ball forward towards Kevin Volland, but his shot went just wide of the post and out for a goal kick. So a very good early opportunity for us, but unfortunately we couldn't take it. And in the 45th minute, Frankfurt almost made us pay as Rus collected the ball inside, ended up giving it to Lang, who struck the ball, and it ended up clipping the top of the bar and going out for a goal kick, as that was the last kick of the half there. Frankfurt almost punishing us and making it 1-0, but it was quite a subpar first half, to be honest. And in the second half, we tried to respond and get ourselves an early goal. Lasogga found Schürrle down the right hand side, skips past his man, keeps on going, good chance here, he shoots from a tight angle. It's a good save by the goalkeeper, and then Royce drags his shot into the side netting. But as you would have seen, I had this game on 4-minute halves. The reason being is because I've been quite busy of late and I need to get through this as quickly as possible. But even so, that's probably why I was struggling to create too many chances, because the clock was running down quicker than usual. But we still did have opportunities, and there was another one here in the 83rd minute as Draxler found Nico Schultz, who played it through to Lasogga, put his man on the floor, went through 1-on-1, but it was a good save by the goalkeeper and cleared away. And it was how the game would finish, a 0-0 draw. So really, let's be honest, we should have won that game. We should have won the title. I'm not really sure why Frankfurt players are disappointed. We were pleased for some goddamn strange reason, because that was a poor result for us, really. But still, we drew the game 0-0. It's a clean sheet, which is nice, and of course we are still unbeaten. That is the last aim of the series. Only 2 games to go now. We should be able to complete that aim. But as you see, because Dortmund beat Bayer Leverkusen, it does mean that we haven't won the title just yet with 2 games to go, even though, let's be honest, I'm pretty sure the organisers have already got blue ribbons on the handles. But still, as you'll see here, there's a squad report, the last squad report of the season. No, the penultimate squad report of the season, actually. There's one more after this. And here's a look at the squad report, so you can see how the players are doing. Of course, got some decisions to make for the World Cup, as we will be playing the World Cup, or should be playing the World Cup anyway, at the end of this season to end this series with Germany. I've got some decisions to make. What players do I want to take with my Hertha Berlin side to Germany? With Germany. And, there are certain players in there that will probably miss out, even though they're really good, such as Schürrle and Gnabry and Roda. But there are some players that are making late pushes for the squad, such as Andre Schürrle and Nico Schultz as well, Omre Can too. So, yeah, I'm looking at the squad, not just thinking about progression in terms of club, but also who I want to take with me to the World Cup with Germany. So here's a look at our penultimate squad report, and the next thing you'll see is the league table. As you can see, 2 games to go. We are 4 points clear. It's very, very unlikely that Dortmund will come and win the title, but even so, it's not set in stone just yet that we'll win the title, but it's very, very unlikely that we'll fail to do so. So Dortmund behind by 4 points with 2 games to go, and we could actually win the title with a win against Stuttgart here at home in the Olympic Stadium, which I did simulate because I fancied our chances. And again, I've been trying to get through this as quickly as possible and get ourselves ready for FIFA 15. I simulated this game, and if you remember in the last episode, or possibly the episode before that, I talked about simulating games, having players getting sent off, and then the team who had the man disadvantage going on to get the result. Well, we got Omre Can sent off in the 16th minute, yet we end up winning this game by 3-0 and subsequently winning the title. Lasogga got 2, Sidney Sam got the other goal, and we won the game by 3-0, which means we won the title. And again, every single time a player gets sent off in a simulated game, the team who has a man disadvantage always seems to do well. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But still, we won the game 3-0, which means we won the title with a game to spare, which is great, obviously, which is really, really good. I played the game against Cologne regardless, even though I didn't need to, just because I wanted to see the trophy get lifted, to be honest. I did play some fringe players such as Roda and players like that. I think Robin started as well, but you know, with the title secured, with another league title in the bag, I'm very pleased. But again, the last aim of the series was have an undefeated season, and as you can see, with one game to go, all we need to do is avoid defeat here away against Cologne, and we will complete that aim, which, let's be honest, no disrespect to Cologne, but we should be able to do. So we take them on here away from home, and again, just hoping for you know, hoping to make sure we do avoid defeat in this game, and not look for anything flashy, just have some fun, to be honest. And the first chance of the game would fall in the 41st minute. We had a free kick. It was struck by Tony Kroos, but the strike went just over the bar and out for a goal kick. And the other chance would fall after the second half in the 52nd minute. It was a free kick delivered into the centre, and Pierre-Michel Lasogga, well, he got one of the first goals of the season. I think actually the first goal of the season, actually, and he looks as though he's going to get one of the last as well. Lasogga wearing the captain's armband for today, just because he's never lifted a trophy here, and I want to see him do it. Scores the goal that puts us in front in this game, and makes it beyond reasonable doubt now that we're surely going to complete the last aim of the series, which is have an undefeated league season. So Royce with the corner, Lasogga with the header, does what he does best. All through the series, Lasogga has been heading in crosses and scoring goals, and he gets one here to make it Cologne 0, Hertha Berlin 1, and we are on course for the undefeated league season. And 10 minutes later, we have another good chance from a corner, and this time it's headed towards across towards Ginter, but the man who let go his captain's armband just for this game sees his header go just wide the post and out for a goal kick. And from that, Horn crosses the ball forward towards his striker, and Robin wins the header, and it comes to the Cologne player. We win it back with Sebastian Roda. Roda roulettes round no one and gives it to Nico Schultz down the left hand side. He uses his pace to get round the man. Lovely show of pace by Nico Schultz. It comes to Yashil, he chips it inside, and Lasogga's chip over the goalkeeper is tipped over the goalkeeper and out for a corner. So another corner, and again it's the same result. We cross the ball in with Royce, looking for one of Ginter or Lasogga. It comes to Lasogga, but the goalkeeper makes a simple save, and it's still 1-0. Then I made a triple substitution, subbed off Neuer, Kroos and Sam for Baum, Johan, Leitner and Schürrle. And you're probably sitting there thinking, why on earth did you sub on Baum, Johan, the goalkeeper, and sub off Manuel Neuer? Well, I said before, the reason why I signed this guy on loan is so trivial, but I just wanted to play him just so I could use his 4-star skills. You knew that's why I signed him on loan. I said that's why I signed him on loan, and as you can see, as soon as he comes on, the first thing I did was this: give him the ball and do some skill moves. I just found it so funny. I did a couple of heel-to-heel flicks, scoop turns, Berber spins, just for a bit of fun, really, just because he's got 4-star skills, and I thought it was kind of fun. But still, we brought on Baum Johan, a 64 rated goalkeeper, just for a bit of fun, and he actually set up a good counter-attack here in the 79th minute. He punches a corner away. It comes to Yashil, he finds Lasogga, who goes down the right side. He doesn't have too much pace, Lasogga, but he's got enough to withstand the pressure of Hector. Goes through one-on-one, but it's a great save by Horn, and it's turned behind for a corner. And the last chance of the game fell here to Cologne in the injury time. They had a really good chance, but Baum Johan, who shows clearly he's not just good enough with his feet, he's really good with his really good with his feet, I should say, because he makes a great save as well. So Baum Johan, our 64 rated sub goalkeeper, makes the save there, and the game does finish 1-0 to Hertha Berlin. So we knew we'd get the result. We knew we wouldn't lose. We do win the game though, which means we win the title undefeated. Absolutely delighted with that, I really am, because it was the last aim of the series, and I'm really pleased we managed to do it, because I was, you know, there were some games this season where I did have a little bit of doubts here and there, would we manage to hold on and do the undefeated season, but thankfully, you know, if any squad was going to do it, it was going to be this one. You know, we had such a good squad this season, so many world-class players. We brought really well in the summer for defensive stability in Flume and Boateng, and yeah, we did really well this year, and the undefeated season's been achieved. That's our 3rd league title in 3 seasons, and a very good win, and a deserved season for us, where we have been crowned champions again. So Lasogga, for the first time in this series, will lift the trophy, because of course, you know, he hasn't done it before. I do like to try and rotate my captains for final days, just so they can we can have different players lifting trophies. We've had Schultz, we've had Ginter, and now we're going to have Lasogga as well. So Lasogga lifts the trophy, and we do indeed win the Premier League. But I'm surprised, because one of my players got set on fire in this podium celebration. It was Maurice Leitner. As you can see, he gets set on fire by the fireworks. So hopefully he's okay. But no, in all seriousness, I mean, Maurice Leitner will tell you, as he gets set on fire again by the firework, it doesn't really matter whether you get 3rd degree burns or not. He's never gonna forget this fantastic season he's had, where he played a few games and, you know, just helped us lift the trophy a little bit. But still, I love this game, I really do. when stuff like that happens, you just can't help but laugh. But anyway, we win the Bundesliga. The last aim of the series was completed. That was having an undefeated league season. And the last thing you'll see is us take a look at the squad we've picked for the German, for the World Cup with our German squad. And yeah, I'll see you for that episode in episode number 130. But before that, we'll have the Champions League final with Hertha Berlin in episode number 129. And that, of course, will be played live. So as always, guys, if you thank you for watching the video, I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please do leave a like. And I'll see you for the next episode of my Next Gen Career Mode very soon, which will, of course, be that live Champions League final against Real Madrid.